Underneath the jog wheel, we have the pad section consisting of 4 pads. You can set the pads into 4 different modes: hard cue, beat loop, slip loop and beat jump. When you hold down these buttons all at once, you can activate the second bank. This gives you 4 extra hard cues and some additional functionalities with the other modes. We're gonna take a look at all the 4 modes. Hard cue mode. In our previous tutorial software, we learned what hard cues are, how we can create them, how we delete them in Rekordbox DJ. Now we're gonna take a look how we can use these hard cues, create and delete them with your Pioneer DJ controller. We can use hard cues 1 through 8. To create a new hard cue, press on one of the 8 possible hard cue pads. Let's create a hard cue at the 17th bar in the track, in this example. We're going to use the jog wheel to go to the 17th bar in the track. We press once on the first hard cue pad, pad 1. You'll see that pad 1 is lighted. This means that hard cue 1 is created. Let's create a second hard cue on the 25th bar in the track. We use the jog wheel to go to the 25th bar in the track on 45 seconds. Now we press the second pad to create the second hard cue. You'll see that pad 2 also turned green. If you want to start the track from one of the created hard cues, you do that by pressing on the pad. When you want to recall your created hard cues, hold down the hard cue button for a short while. The created hard cues start to blink. If you want to activate them, press it once. Let's remove the 2 hard cues. This is done by holding Shift and pressing on the hard cues you want to delete. The pads aren't lit anymore. That means that the hard cues are removed. Let's go back to the starting point of the track search button. Beat loop. With the beat loop, the pad automatically creates a loop when you press on one of the pads. Pad 1 is a loop of 2 beats. Pad 2 is a loop of 4 beats. Pad 3 is a loop of 8 beats. Pad 4 is a loop of 16 beats. Pad 5 is a loop of 1/8 beats. Pad 6 is a loop of 1/4 beat. Pad 7 is a loop of a half beat. And pad 8 is a loop of 1 beat. When you want to disable them, you can do that by pressing them once again. It works in conjunction with the loop function above the jog wheel. With this, you can adjust your loop and save it as a hard cue, for example. To leave your loop, click on Reloop Exit. Slip loop. Press once on the slip loop button to set the pads into slip loop mode. This function sets the 8 pads with the first of the 8 effects. The first pad has a slip loop effect of 1/16th beat. The second pad has a slip loop effect of 1/8 beat. The third pad has a slip loop effect of a 1/4 beat. The fourth pad has a slip loop effect of half a beat. The fifth pad has a slip loop effect of 1 beat. The sixth pad has a loop effect of 2 bars. The seventh pad has a slip loop effect of 1/3 bar. 8th pad has a slip loop effect of 3/4 bar. Beat jump. Now that we have gone through the slip loop mode, let's take a closer look at the beat jump mode. By pressing once on the beat jump mode to set the pads into the right mode. The beat jump mode gives us the option to skip a few beats forwards and backwards in the track. Pad 1 and 2 gives us 1 beat forwards or backwards. Pad 3 and 4 gives us 2 beats forwards or backwards. Pads 5 and 6, 4 beats forwards or backwards. And pad 7 and 8 gives us 8 beats forwards or backwards. These effects are all default. You can change these settings to your own liking or replacing them with different effects. You can also do this in combination with your Rekordbox DJ software by pressing on the settings symbol next to the pad FX. You see all effects in a list with the duration in beats. By a mouse click on the effect or on the beat, you can change settings. We've now gone through all the functionalities of the XDJ RR controller. We now know how the software works in conjunction with your XDJ controller. Let's make all the necessary preparations for our first mix.